A very good morning, children. Welcome back. We are going to start a recap of pronouns with the starter class today. Okay, so listen to it very carefully because it is going to be very, very interesting. And we are going to have few quizzes inside it, and even I'm going to ask questions related to it. So listen to it very carefully. Okay, I'm going to start it now. Today we are going to revise use of pronouns, how pronouns are used. Okay, all of you have done pronouns till now. We have done and we are very much clear about it. So now we are going to have a quick recap of the use of pronouns through this module, and it is a very interesting module, so please pay attention, all of you.
Aisha is at the park. Aisha loves the swing. Aisha also likes to cycle. Read these sentences once more. The nouns in these sentences are Aisha, park, swing.
So see here in this sentences, Aisha is at the park, Aisha loves the swing, Aisha also likes to cycle. Now Aisha is everywhere repeated, and the nouns in this sentence are Aisha, park and swing. So what is a noun actually? Let's see how they have explained us.
A noun is a word used to name a person, animal, place or thing.
So we have done it earlier that a noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. All the things, all the persons, all the places and all the animals have a different name, and that is why they all are nouns. So let's see another one.
Click the noun that is repeated in these sentences.
So now in this sentence, which noun is continuously being repeated? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, very right. Yes, it is Aisha. Aisha is repeating again and again in the same sentence. Okay, in these sentences, you can see that Aisha has been repeated again and again. So we are going to click Aisha over here.
Yes, Aisha is the noun that is repeated in these sentences. How do we avoid repeating the noun Aisha? Well, we can use the word she. A word used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. He, she, it, they, I, we, and you are all pronouns. Let's learn more about pronouns.
So see here that we have replaced the word Aisha, the name of the person Aisha, and Aisha is the name of a girl. So it was replaced by she. So the words that replaces a noun is called a pronoun. In a simple language, we can say the words that are used in place of nouns are called pronouns. All these words on the screen right now, which are flying with the butterflies, are all pronouns, and they are used at different places. One by one, we are going to learn about them now. Ready?
Click the pronouns to learn more about them.
Now we are going to learn these pronouns one by one, okay? And we are going to see how they are used, where they are used. Fine? First of all, we are going to learn about he, she, and it. As the name applies, he is used for boys, she for girls, and it for animals and things. So now we are going to see how it replaces a noun.
Pasha is playing basketball. Pasha has thrown the ball high up in the air. How do we avoid repeating Pasha? We can use the word he. He is a pronoun. Pasha is playing basketball. He has thrown the ball high up in the air. He is used for a boy or a man. Since Pasha is a boy, you use he. Aisha is looking for the ball. Aisha sees something behind a tree. Here you can use the pronoun she in place of Aisha. She is a pronoun that is used for a girl or a woman. Aisha does not find the ball. She sees something else. Aisha sees a squirrel. The squirrel climbs the tree. Now, how do you avoid repeating?
Now, how can we avoid repeating squirrel? Squirrel can be replaced by what? He, she, or it. Yes, very good. It's an animal. So it will be replaced by it, it. So in place of repeating squirrel again, we can write over here, it climbs the tree. Let's see.
In the word squirrel, you use the pronoun it. The pronoun it is used for an animal. Aisha could not find the ball. It had disappeared. The pronoun it is also used for a thing. In this sentence, the pronoun it is used for the ball. Here are some sentences which have the pronouns he, she, and it. Jiggy was hungry. He ate an apple. Jia is reading. She likes to read books on animals. This swing is broken. It needs to be repaired.
So in this part, we have learned that we can use he for a boy, she for a girl, and it can be used for animals and things both. Okay, like for a squirrel also we used it, and for the ball also we use it. So it can be used for both the things, like animals and things. Let's see another one.
What are Jia and Aisha doing? Jia and Aisha are playing on the seesaw. Instead of repeating,
So now in this sentence, we are talking about two girls. Okay, it is about two girls. This means one more. Jia and Aisha. We have two girls right now with us, Jia and Aisha. When there are two persons together, we don't use she. What we use? We have to use, and we are talking about them. So we are going to use for them, they. Okay, it is a plural pronoun, they. Jia and Aisha are playing on the seesaw. Now let's see how they are going to explain.
Jia and Aisha, we can use they. When we speak about more than one person, we use the pronoun they. Jia heard some dogs barking. The dogs were chasing a man. They were barking loudly. Here we are talking of dogs, not one dog. So we use they in place of the noun dogs. Look, Jia has found some lovely pebbles. The pebbles are smooth. They look very pretty. Here they is used for the noun pebbles. We use they when talking about more than one thing. Here are some more sentences with the pronoun they. Jia and Jiggy said that they would come for the party. The boys were playing football. They looked tired.
So here in this we have learned that they is used for persons also. When there are more than one person. When there are more than one animal, we have used they. And where there is more than one thing, also we have used they. Like for pebbles, for dogs. See, when there are one or more things, more than one thing is there, more than one animal is there, more than one person is there, we use they. So they is always used as a plural pronoun. Okay? So do remember that. We are going to come up with this in the PPT also.
Pasha says, I'm learning how to skate. Pasha will not say, Pasha is learning how to skate because he's talking about himself. So he uses the pronoun.
See, when there is a sentence, Pasha is learning how to play. For example, me. Okay, I'm talking about myself. Sonal is a teacher. So if I'm going to say Sonal is a teacher, no. In place of Sonal, what I'm going to use, I will use I. I am a teacher because I'm talking about myself. Whenever we talk about myself, we use a pronoun I. We use a pronoun I. Okay. Same way here, Pasha is there. We can see it in the picture. And Pasha is saying Pasha is learning how to skate. Now, is Pasha going to say about himself like Pasha is playing or he's learning? No. We don't take our own name while we are talking. We use I for ourselves. Okay?
Pronoun I to talk about himself. Pasha asks his trainer, can I skate on one foot? Here too Pasha is talking about himself, and so he uses the pronoun I.
See, in this sentence also, can we write like this? Can Pasha skate on one foot? Pasha is saying only to his trainer. And can Pasha say like this? Can Pasha skate on one foot? Is it right? No, it is not. In place of Pasha over here, the boy has to say I because he's talking about himself. Can I skate on one foot? Okay, so I is always used for the person who is saying, who is speaking.
I is always written as a capital letter, even when it is in the middle of a sentence.
This is very important.
Here are some more sentences with the pronoun I. Can I play with the ball, please? I have a red cycle. He and I like to play tennis.
So here I is used in the middle of the sentence also and in the starting also. Either we use in the middle or in the starting, I is always written in capital and I is always used for the person who is speaking. Okay? For oneself. For example, me. If I'm talking about myself, I'm going to use I.
What are you doing now, Pasha and Aisha? Pasha says, we're climbing the tree. Pasha will not say, Pasha and Aisha are climbing the tree because he is talking about himself. Pasha will not say, I are climbing the tree because he is not talking only about himself. He is also talking about Aisha, who is with him. So, he uses the pronoun we. When you talk about yourself and someone else, use the pronoun we. Here are some more sentences with the pronoun we. Are we going for a movie on Saturday? We will go to the beach tomorrow. We are eating ice cream.
So we is always used when I'm talking about myself and the other one also. Okay, then it is used we. For example, I come to the class and I ask, how are you all? So are you going to reply like this? I am fine, thank you. Or you are going to say, we are fine, thank you. Very true. You all are going to say, we are fine, thank you. Why? Because you're talking about yourself also and the entire class also. So here, the pronoun we will be used. And we is always used when we talk about ourselves and the other person. Okay? Then we use the pronoun we.
Aisha and Pasha are having a race. Pasha says, you run very fast. Here Pasha says you because he's talking to Aisha. The pronoun you is used for the person we are speaking to. The gardener told Pasha and Aisha, children, you should not run here. It is slippery. You might fall. The pronoun you can also be used for both Aisha and Pasha. So we use you when we are talking about more than one person. Here are some more examples where the pronoun you has been used.
See children, in these sentences also, you is used for singular noun also and for plural noun also. For example, when there is a one boy, I'm talking about only one boy, I can say you stand up. Okay? For example, in the class, I can say Akshash, you stand up. But when I'm talking to the entire class also, I can say you all stand up. So this means you is used as a plural pronoun also and as a singular pronoun also. Fine?
Let's take a quick look at what we have learned about pronouns. A word used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. The pronoun he is used for a boy or a man. The pronoun she is used for a girl or a woman. When you talk about more than one person other than you, use the pronoun they. Use the pronoun I when you talk about yourself. The pronoun we is used when you're speaking of yourself and someone else. The pronoun it is used in place of a thing or an animal. The pronoun you is used for the person we are speaking to. It may be used for one person or more than one person.
So this was the thing that we have learned today, how we are going to use these pronouns, the usage of pronouns. Okay, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to share my screen again and we are going to discuss about the PPT. So we are going to see understand now the pronouns. Okay, so welcome back again. We all have seen how the pronouns are being used at different places. Okay, how they is used, how it is used, how she is used, where she is used, and for whom it is used. So we have learned all these things together. Very quickly, we are going to again have a recap over here, and then we will come up with an activity. Listen to me very carefully for it. Okay, as I told you before, pronouns are words used in place of nouns. When we keep on writing nouns, we are not going to repeat those nouns again and again and again. Okay? What we do, once we write a noun and then afterwards we use a pronoun in place of it. For example, Sonal is a teacher. Sonal lives in Vasundhara. Sonal teaches English. Again and again repeating Sonal, Sonal, Sonal. No, it cannot be done. So what are we going to do? We are going to say Sonal is a teacher. She lives in Vasundhara. She teaches English. Because Sonal is a woman. Okay, she's a female. So we are going to use she for her. So this way we can replace a noun with a pronoun. Different type of pronouns are he, she, it, they, me, us. Me is used for oneself. We is used for when I'm talking about myself and the other person, and us for all of us, including me. They are all pronouns. I, he, she, it, you are used for singular noun. You have done it earlier, number nouns, na? In that we have learned that they are one and many. When thing is one, it is called as singular, and when things are many things are there, it is called as plural. So, for example, if there is one person, one thing, or one animal, so the singular pronoun will be used for it. Okay, and when there are more than one person, plural pronoun is going to be used over there. Okay, for example, I take it Rahul is playing cricket. Rahul is a boy. Rahul is playing cricket. Now Rahul is name of a boy and he is one person over there. So in place of Rahul, again I am going to use he because Rahul is a boy and for boys we use he. Okay. For example, another example like the dogs are barking. The dogs are running. Now in place of the dogs. Now, if I'm saying the dogs, this means there are more than one dog. Okay, so it is plural noun, dogs. So for them, I'm going to use over here they because there are more than one. Okay, so I'm going to use the dogs are running, the dogs are barking, the dogs are running, they are barking. So in place of the dogs, because it is a plural noun, I'm going to use a plural pronoun for it, and that is they. Always remember that for a plural noun, you will use plural pronoun, and for a singular noun, you are going to use singular pronoun. Okay, children? Understood? Oh, give me a smile so that I can know that you people are understanding. Very good. Again, rules of pronouns are there. This we have done earlier also in the class. The person who is speaking is called the first person, like I am speaking. The one spoken to is called the second person, like you people are listening to me. And the one spoken about is called the third person. For example, I am telling you right now that Sushma ma'am is your Hindi teacher. Now, I am the first person I am speaking. You are the second person, you are listening to me, and Sushma ma'am is the third person. We are talking about her because I'm telling you that Sushma ma'am is your Hindi teacher. So this is she is the third person over here. Understood? So this is the first person, second person, and the third person series. This we have done earlier also, and I know you must be knowing. A very funny time has come, the activity time. And the activity is very, very interesting. But for that, you have to take your notebooks, pencil, eraser, and you have to sit here along with that. Take it out. Very good. Open your notebook. Put down today's date and day. Write down classwork. In the first line, center, write down classwork. Very good, children. Underline it with a red color pencil because for English we use red color pencil. All of you remember that? Wonderful. In the second line, write down pronouns, grammar, pronouns. Wonderful, very good. In the earlier classes also we have seen how we have to write. the third line, write down activity. Very good. Do it, do it. I'm waiting. Now, in the next line, what you are going to do is, you are going to write this question over there. Rewrite the given story in your notebook and replace all the underlined nouns with the suitable pronouns. Here we can do one thing more. If you are not going to write the story, what we can do, we can make two columns. One noun and one pronouns. Fine? In the notebook, make two columns like this. I'll show you how to make the two columns. Okay? I'm going to write in my register and I'm going to show you how you are going to make two columns over there in the notebook. This will be more easier. Writing the whole story will be a bit difficult. Okay? So see here. Can you all of you see the register? In the first line, I will write down classwork. I am also writing with you all. In the second line, I have written grammar, pronouns. You are having 4-line notebooks. Okay, I am having the simple one. No, not an issue. So I am going to put the date and day also. Today is 1st July. So 107.20 and the day is Wednesday. So I am going to put over here Wednesday. Okay, so you are going to put the day according to your day. Fine. And then what are you going to do is, you are going to write in the center activity. After writing this activity, you make a starting line here with a scale. I don't have a scale right now, but you will make it with a scale and a red color pencil. Okay, you will make a starting line. Then you will write down this question. After writing this question in 2-3 lines, what you will do, you will make a column like this. 2 columns. Can you all see? In one column, you will write nouns, and in the other column, you will write pronouns. Fine? And here you will be writing the number 1, 2, 3. Okay, children? So how you are going to do it now is, I'll tell you. We are going to read the story. All the nouns are in colored and they are underlined. So in the noun column, you will copy down all the nouns. But before that, first you will read the story. Then you will write all the nouns in the noun column. And then from there you will see that which pronoun is most suitable for the noun given. For example, I'll tell you a little bit. Aisha is at the park. The name of the story is The Little Puppy. The name of the story is Little Puppy. We are going to read this story and we are going to replace all the nouns with the pronouns. So how we are going to do? We are going to read the story first of all. We have made 2 columns in the notebook. In one column, we will write down all the red words. That are the nouns. We are just going to copy down all the words. And in front of them, in the pronoun column, we will write the pronoun for them. For example, Aisha is at the park. The park is not very crowded today. Now we are talking about park. The park. The park is a name of a place over here. So what do we write for a place? We have seen it in the module. Right? Yes. So we are going to replace the park with it. It is not very crowded today. Aisha hears a sound coming from a pit. Again, Aisha. Are we going to repeat Aisha, Aisha again? No. Aisha is the name of a girl. So what are we going to write in place of Aisha? We are going to write, yes, very good. We are going to write she. So whenever Aisha is repeated anywhere, you are going to write she. So here we are going to write in place of Aisha, she hears a sound coming from a pit. Again, Aisha finds a little puppy struggling to climb out of the pit. Now again Aisha is there. How we are going to replace? We are going to replace again with she. She finds a little puppy struggling to climb out of the pit. Very good. This page I am going to do with you. Rest 2 pages you will do yourself. Okay? Aisha sees some boys running away. Now here again Aisha. So again we are going to replace it with she. Why we use she? Can anyone tell me? Yes. Very good. Because Aisha is a name of a girl. And for girl or woman we use she. boys had put the puppy into the pit. Now, we are talking about more than one boy. It is the boys. So, what are we going to write over there for them? We are going to replace it with plural pronoun because it is plural noun over here. Boys is plural. So we are going to replace it with plural pronoun. And we are talking about some other persons, some other boys. So we are going to write here they. Very good. We are going to write over here they. They had put the puppy into the pit. Aisha leans into the pit to help the puppy out. Now Aisha leans. What is the meaning of leans? Leans means that she just slides down into the pit to just take out the puppy. Okay. Now again the red word is Aisha. And so what are we going to write for Aisha? Very good children. I know all of you know now. She. The puppy is scared. What is the meaning of scared? Scared means afraid. When we see something in the dark or when we see some movie like this ghost movie, how do we feel? We feel scared. So same way, the puppy is scared. Why? Because the boys had put the puppy into the pit. And now the puppy is feeling that Aisha has also come to hurt it. Okay, now the puppy is feeling like this. So puppy is scared. Now for the puppy, which word are we going to use? Which pronoun are we going to use? It's a name of an animal. Puppy is an animal? Yes. Yes, puppy is a baby of a dog. And so we are going to use over here it. It is scared. So this way we have done one page, like we have replaced all the red words that are nouns with the correct pronouns. Okay, either it is plural or singular. Now in the next two pages, the story is in continuation. Now in the next two pages, what are you going to do? You are going to do this yourself. Don't take help from anyone. I know you all are intelligent and you all can do it. Okay? So do it yourself. And when we are going to come back again in the next class, I'll ask you all. You are going to show me the work over there in your notebooks like this. This you have to do in your English classwork notebook. Okay? In your English notebook. Fine, children? Put down the day you are going to do it. Okay? When you are going to do this work, write down that day in your notebook and that day. Fine, children? So you all are going to complete your work. You all are going to do this activity. And this activity will help you how to use pronouns in place of nouns. So this was the whole that we have done today. The recap of all pronouns, all singular pronouns, all plural pronouns, and how these singular and plural pronouns are used at the correct places. So I know it was a wonderful session and it was wonderful teaching you all. So have a good day, keep learning, keep enjoying, be safe at home and keep smiling. That is the most important part, okay, of our face. You know, when we smile, we look so beautiful. So this is the most important part that you all should do. So keep smiling, have a beautiful smile on your face. Until then, thank you children, thank you so much. It was wonderful having class with you all. Love you all. So keep enjoying and keep learning. Thank